Alright.
Welcome to Mushroom Hill. For some reason, I was expecting a rap. I think Pumpkin Hill, I think.
Yeah,
I was expecting Mario.
The Mario was here in 1985.
Oh no.
Who's this Mario character?
Is he a sandwich? He's a plumber. Is that a sandwich? Oh,
A
God
plumber
damn it!
sandwich?
God damn it. I'll make a turtle sandwich out of him. But yes, anyway, welcome to the second half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And well, this is the portion of the game you can normally play through as Knuckles. Everything else you can only do if you had combined Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. Now everything else, other than the Super Emeralds, of course, well, you can do all this with Sonic and Knuckles, so if you want to do just this half, which I do think is the better half, minus one world.
Because they kind of built this game with Knuckles in mind.
Yeah, it definitely feels better with Knuckles in this half. Although some of the levels themselves, particularly one world, can go kiss my ass.
Cough, cough, Xenopolis, cough, cough.
Yep. Oh boy. Still arguably one of my least favorite worlds in all of Sonic. It is honestly up there. If only for the second act.
That second act is horrid. The first act is actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
that
first act is cool, going through like sand and shit to find secret areas is kind of neat. The gimmicks with the second act ruin it. And the worst part is, they brought the gimmick back for frickin' Mania.
It's not as bad in Mania, I'll give it that.
Yeah, it won't kill you, it'll just make things harder if you're careless.
Yeah.
But once I noticed that was happening, I was like, no! Why?
The PTSD of Xenopolis goes back.
Just seeing a filter come up, and then I was losing rage. It's like, oh no, it's the handlebars. It's like, oh, those fuckers. So, you guys want to talk about anything like maybe recent gaming endeavors you've had?
Well, I know, like, I recently had gotten Mortal Kombat 11.
Ooh, nice. I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. Along with the Aftermath expansion, and plus all the DLC so far, for like the 2 combat packs, and I don't know, like, is it still too new to do this without a spoiler warning for the story?
Let me check something for a sec.
The game has been out for over a year now, right?
Let me check something for a sec. I'm pretty sure it's been out for over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause, I guess just in case. Here.
It's March of 2019, so I think you're more than...
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years. You're probably fine.
In almost 2 years, you're fine.
Yeah, well, I guess just to be on the safe side, because I still feel it's a little too new, so
Spoiler
here we
warning
go.
of Mortal Kombat 11 story, whatever. Alright.
Okay.
But if you're gonna do it, better safe than dead.
Yeah.
True. Which is actually one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Better safe than dead? Oh god.
When you mentioned the dead part, because guess who died? Again.
I wouldn't know.
Scorpion.
Well, for those of you who have been following the Mortal Kombat mythos, knows exactly who I mean by that.
Scorpion?
Well, they killed Liu Kang again.
That was gonna be my guess. I did hear something about that.
But here's the weird thing from a story perspective about that. Because they established the rules. Because the whole premise with the story is that it's a whole past meets future kind of thing. Because the whole timey-wimey shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
So the rules are, if something happens to your past self, your future self gets affected, as evidenced by in one cutscene where past Johnny Cage gets shot across the face. Then present Johnny Cage, has now a scar on his face.
Fuck!
When they killed Kano, the past version, present Kano dies.
Right.
So,
oh, they retconned it.
When past Liu Kang died by the hands of his revenant present self,
right?
Carbon aversion does not go away.
Oh God.
Now, to be fair, there was some Deus Ex Machina BS to bring past Liu Kang back, in a sense, to then merged with past Raiden to become a fire god Liu Kang, or whatever the hell it is.
Liu Kang, Lord of Fire now.
I did hear about that, yeah.
Yeah. Which leads me to the gameplay thing that is complete and utter BS.
Oh boy.
The final boss in part 1.
That final boss is horrid.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Then again, it's
I'm
a
sorry.
fighting game final boss. I've never seen final bosses in fighting games done super gracefully.
Other than maybe some of the old school fighting games.
No, this one takes the cake, because how would you like not only that you have kind of a mini gauntlet inside final boss, within the final boss, mind you.
Okay.
Because after a certain amount of health is down on Chronica, she then brings back a random fighter you have to fight.
What the fuck?
For a little bit. Then resume fighting Chronica.
What?
Also, how the hell did you survive that?
I jumped very
do
well.
that again. Do that again. For 2 full rounds, mind you.
Oh.
And you have to beat it for 2 full rounds. And here's the worst part about it.
You don't heal, do you?
No.
No,
you don't.
How? No.
That's not the worst?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not the worst of it, but yet during each round, you do not heal when that shit happens.
Oh, okay.
And this race transitions and all that. How would you like your ending determined by how well you do against that final boss?
Oh, jeez. That's brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not RNG, but damn. That's asking a lot.
Fighting game final bosses in a nutshell, man. They're awful.
Whew.
You have to win in the first round.
You have to win
both rounds.
you have to win both rounds to get the best ending without losing to her once.
Ah.
And if you lose even once, if you like lose, you full out lose the fight, mind you, and you retry the fight, your one loss still counts, and you still have to beat her twice, and you lose out on the best ending.
Oh man. Gotta reload the save or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's dumb.
That is dumb. Man. Wow, so they expect you to do it perfectly so you can get that ending. Fuck you. And on the first time, too, basically. Fuck you.
Yep.
Yikes. I heard at least the core gameplay of Mortal Kombat 11 was better than 10.
Oh yeah, core gameplay solid.
They said it's like probably as good as 9, maybe better.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. And I do, like, yeah, and spoiler warning's gone now, so you guys are good now.
Yep.
To come back in.
Okay.
But,
Scorpion killed me! There's a spoiler.
but yeah, gameplay-wise, it's really good. I do like some of the guest characters, although some of them can be really sluggish, like Rambo, for example.
Yeah.
He is difficult to play as.
I've heard people don't like him.
There's also Terminator. I looked at and saw that he wasn't very good either.
Yeah.
Terminator's okay. I'd rather play as him than
Rambo.
Well, Rambo. Really, yeah.
You know a character I am looking super forward to if I ever do get the opportunity to play Mortal Kombat 11? I'll let you take a guess.
Spawn.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
he's a
good.
lot of fun. He's a lot of fun.
That sounds good.
Spawn
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Like, he sounds like he would fit very well in that universe.
Yeah.
And he does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because they make use of all of his full potential in a lot of ways.
And I wish there was a game where they had comic book heroes fight Mortal Kombat characters. Wait a minute.
That sounds like a stupid idea.
Nah, that will never happen.
Maybe if Marvel does it, it could work. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But I am loving the hell out of Injustice 2 as well.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Justice
character
League.
in Injustice 2 I also wanted to play as well.
Is that Hellboy?
Hellboy.
Yeah, him and the turtles are my favorite characters to play as.
Yeah, I was looking up a lot of stuff for the extra conversations that he has with some of the characters. My favorite one is the one where he has with Starfire, where it's like, after this we can go get pizza. I'm like, that's the best offer I've heard all day.
Wow.
I do have a huge fondness for Hellboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie or the character?
I love. Yes.
Character and except for the new one.
Well, yeah, the Guillermo del Toro movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
if we're
Guillermo
talking
Toro movie.
specifically those, yes.
Yeah, not the new one, which, the actor they had for the new Hellboy wasn't bad, just the movie was bad.
The direction they took was kind of rough.
Like, the dude actually seemed like he was a pretty good Hellboy. Such a shame.
Yeah. And I did like the one joke that was in like the restricted trailer that they actually put in the movie, where it's like, you see, it's not going to work out between us, because you see, what was it, a Libra or something like that, or some astrological sign, and you're fucking nuts. Like,
I think it was the Libra.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did like that joke. That was clever.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, I guess, all in terms of the gaming and ever stuff on your end, Joe?
In terms of like newer stuff, most likely, yeah.
I know you're replaying some Kingdom Hearts stuff because it was on Game Pass.
Yeah, I am. And I'm trying to see how different, well, when I eventually get to it, Dream Drop Distance, how different that is on an actual console versus the 3DS version.
Yeah, it's also fun going through. I was having fun going through Recom. I always see the triangle show up, and then you see a Y in there. I was like, huh, this feels weird.
Like, this does not feel right at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, they were designed for PlayStation consoles originally, so it makes sense.
I mean,
Like the
Square
original
generally
versions,
only had exclusively worked mostly towards Sony for
Since
a long
PS1,
time.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of nothing but triangle, nothing but why?
That'll be fun in 2. Lots of Y.
Yeah, just like focus. Like the Xbox doesn't even exist. Just wait for the why. Why?
I'll say, coincidentally, that's what we're going to be saying as you play through the series. Why? There's no reaction commands yet. Why?
Works too well.
Yeah, it was funny. My brother was actually watching me playing through original Kingdom Hearts. You know what scene he first saw me going through?
What?
The ending of Hollow Bastion.
The first one?
Yeah. In the first Kingdom Hearts. That's the first scene he saw me playing through.
Oh, where Sora...
this is the worst time to jump into the story for this game. It's like one of the worst moments to be introduced to this game.
I think it was like other awkward moments to walk into someone playing Kingdom Hearts.
And then you see...
where Sora commits seppuku?
Yes! Yeah, he was like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? Oh, God. I was like,
What's another bad way to walk into someone playing Kingdom Hearts? No, like walking in Kingdom Hearts 2 during the Atlantica section.
Oh, look at the timer! Oh, God.
It's been fun.
He's seen me play Recom and he sees it looks stupid. I was like, yeah, it is. I can't deny that. Look at that time bonus!
A razor edge time bonus. If only you could get actual 10 lives after doing something like that.
Only get 2, but at least it's something. This time I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I remember my actual playthrough in St. Albans Act 2. I was just like, let me kill this boss! Die! Yes!
It's a 9:15 by mark as well. That was glorious.
Yeah.
If only you could pull that off every time.
Yep. That time I was at near 9:30 when I got the boss. I was like, yeah, you know what? May as well show it off, as long as I do it right. I was like, oh god, he went off screen. It's at 9:54. Oh shit! Please come back on. But yeah, if you want to max out your score, just get the timer at 9:59 every time you finish a stage or kill a boss. It's gonna make the playthrough take forever, but...
And they say Sonic goes fast.
Just get to the end, wait 7 minutes. No, don't worry, I'm waiting for something. It's gonna happen.
Hang on, your attack.
I'm gonna take over the world!
Back
Timer man, take over the world! Hang on, Robotnik, hang on! Still got another 5 minutes.
I was gonna say, you try to do that with Sonic CD, he'll just jump off the stage.
Yep.
And then...
Yeah, he will.
I'm out of here.
Game over. Fuck.
What the f...
That's weird they actually thought of doing that, though.
Yeah, for Sonic CD in particular, that's...
Leave the game running and idle for too long without pausing? Well, fuck you then. Looks like you forgot to play. So we'll end the game for you. Shit.
Yeah, you get the bad ending. Little Print just goes up in smoke.
Oh, God.
Which I guess that makes me think though. Do we want to do the re-release that was on like PS3 and Xbox 360?
You know, I do like that they have that, but I don't like some of the altered music. Like, well, then again, I guess it's probably more in line with the Japanese version.
That's a Japanese soundtrack.
But having that freaking Sonic CD intro without the Sonic Boom song on it just doesn't feel right to me.
What?
It's like music you hear in Mania. I'm just like, oh man. Oh no, just hear
Sonic.
You
don't like Choo Choo Sonic Warrior?
Oh god. The song they originally had play for the Sonic CD intro for American release. I love that one.
That's probably, I think, one of the better tracks in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, just having it replaced by another just regular music track doesn't sound right to me. Then again, that's what I get for listening to it in frickin' the movies in Sonic Mega Collection.
Yeah.
Listening to it the way it originally was for us.
Mm-hmm.
I find it kind of annoying that the Mega Collection doesn't have... Well, at the same time, it's only Sonic CD, so I guess we're not losing that much, but...
That's what the Gems Collection was for. I don't remember if that was GameCube exclusive. I think that was also PS2, though.
That was GameCube exclusive, I believe.
Yeah, because that had, if I remember, that had a lot of the Game Gear Sonic games, along with, Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, and, I think another couple games. Was Comic Zone one of them?
Comic Zone was on the Mega Collection.
Oh, you have a Mega Collection Plus, right. Maybe that's why I thought, because I know... Oh, right, that's why there's Mega Collection Plus. And it combined a bit of the, Sonic Gems Collection stuff. That's right.
A bit of it, not all of it, though,
Most of the Game Gear games.
But...
Then again, the Game Gear games were already featured in Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, I love playing through Sonic Labyrinth.
Oh.
The best.
Thinking about it gives me a headache.
Or Sonic Drift.
Those are at least Super Mario Kart clones. Not great, but at least they're formidable. Too bad you can't do multiplayer on them.
I'd rather play Riders. I never played Riders, though, and I do want to try that at least
It's okay. It was the best racing game before All-Stars Racing.
I do have All-Stars Racing. Transform.
It was the best thing to come out of the 15th anniversary.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's just there wasn't a lot of content. That's its biggest problem. But the mechanics were all right. Yeah. The story mode was too short. There weren't a lot of tracks, but the actual physics of the game were actually kind of neat.
Yeah, it was an experiment, which...
It was our best racing game at the time.
Yeah, before All-Stars happened.
Yeah, it was the best thing to come out of the 15th anniversary.
And while the unfortunate thing is when you have other games on the console, like frickin' F-Zero GX, Mario Kart Double Dash, for some people Kirby Air Ride, you can't really be like, yo, we gotta play Sonic Riders today. Yeah, we're gonna go home.
Or in my case, like Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 2 and 3, yeah. That's right, at 3 on the PS2, that's right.
Or, hell, in my case, Mario Kart.
I mean, yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash, yeah. I can't forget the GameCube wasn't backwards compatible. Oh god, it's this stage! Oh fuck!
Yeah,
It's almost
none of
like
none of Nintendo's consoles in North America anyway, up until
Wii.
the Wii, were backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only before that, it was only the original Super Famicom that was backwards compatible with the original Famicom.
Man, it should have been backwards compatible with the regular NES, the Super NES. Damn it! It's so
I wish
dumb.
there was.
Yeah.
And again, the Famicom was definitely designed differently from the entertainment system, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So blame the hardware guys, I guess.
And then the Nintendo 64 happened. And a console with amazing games that all happen to look very ugly.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they were revolutionary for the time. They were revolutionary for the time, especially since it was the first foray into 3D gaming.
And again,
Yeah.
they could be similarly said for PS1 as well.
Yeah, PS1
remember-
games.
I remember going through Twin Snakes, and then I went through Metal Gear Solid 2, and I saw the friggin' PS1 Metal Gear Solid models. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, like
They just look like blobs! It's horrifying!
well, you can somehow see like the structures of the people, but in terms of like the faces and whatnot, especially when you look at the faces up close.
I can get people not liking the cutscenes from Twin Snakes and preferring the original version of Metal Gear Solid 1 for that reason, but looking at Metal Gear Solid 1, I was just like, oh god, no. That'd be really hard for me to go back and play now.
I can play it. I
Yeah.
just laugh at the game's expense in terms of the graphics or whatever.
I have Twin Snakes where you can laugh at the cutscenes expense. Because it's more in line with Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh,
In
great.
terms of the craziness.
And yeah,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
the Twin Snakes version of the cutscenes from, at least from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh god, it is a checkpoint. Fuck.
Someone must have had a real hard-on for the Matrix movies.
Yeah.
Seems to be a thing that happened with a lot of games that came out during that time and that generation.
I say, even with Twin Snakes, except for like the ending, the cutscenes really weren't that bad.
Yeah.
A couple of them were a little long, like when you rescued Otakon. And
Yeah.
when you rescued Anderson. Other than those, it was weird when they had the FMV in there. I was like, oh god. Other than those cutscenes, and a lot of them weren't really that bad. But Metal Gear Solid 2, oh boy.
She was a little bit over the top.
Yeah, especially the ending. After
Even the original Metal Gear Solid 2 was over the top.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, friggin', I was like, just the cutscenes in general, like, after you beat that frickin' onslaught of Metal Gear Rays, like, 45 minutes of cutscenes, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that was the big thing about Kojima.
There's one whole episode of my series of Metal Gear Solid 2 that was just pure cutscene! I was like, you've gotta be fucking kidding me, I thought it wasn't supposed to be this bad! But it's worse in 4?
It's worse than 4.
Oh my god.
4 is the worst with that.
Oh god. And you know, I think Death Stranding's gotten people to realize, like, as much as Konami did screw over Kojima, I'm somewhat starting to sympathize with Konami a little bit for why they wouldn't want to deal with Kojima, because it seems like if you don't keep him in check, you don't know what you're gonna get.
That's what happened with a lot of people when you kind of let them go, because sometimes you let someone go when they don't have the reins of a publisher behind them to kind of just say, or other developers to kind of just put their foot down and stand up to them and tell them no.
You gotta cut back on this a bit, dude.
Gotta stop and change something maybe, just because we're trying to make a game here or whatever it is.
And Kojima wants to get into making movies, so that explains a lot of things.
Yeah, because I know that was the thing with Itagaki as well. It's not so obvious with Ninja Gaiden because there were people on the lines at that point telling him to say, no, stop going this hard.
Oh,
and
God.
he had a little bit less reign in Ninja Gaiden 2, and it shows.
It's better in 2, probably?
No, he has more control in 2.
Oh.
Ninja Gaiden's worse in 2.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And then
'Cause
3
people-
went down the shitter.
That's not even Itagaki as well, that's someone else entirely.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Somebody who didn't know how the original ones were good. Right.
Yep.
Speaking of games with long cutscenes, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, God. Well, that's supposed to have like super long cutscenes as much as it is just an overabundance of them.
Oh, 3 is the worst with that.
Frozen World's one of the worst of that, right?
Or just in
yeah.
general.
In general,
Okay.
3 is the worst. 3 is the worst with that because, no joke, at one point when I was just watching the cutscene and putting my controller down, to actually watch the cutscene, because it was because it was idle for so long, it actually shut the controller off.
Oh, so it's at least 15 minutes then. God damn.
Yeah, and that's happened a couple of times.
Wow.
So it was at the point where a lot of times where I'm just periodically just pressing a button to try to keep the thing awake.
And you press the start button just to make sure it doesn't go to sleep on you.
That did happen. That did happen to me in Metal Gear Solid 2. A couple times the cutscene would pause. Be like, oh shit. Like I've been sitting here. Oh no, the cutscene would finish, and then the game would come back on, and then it would pause like controller's off. It's like, oh right, I forgot I'm playing a game now.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a game? Could have fooled me.
Yeah. So I'll just say that as a forewarning whenever I eventually get to Kingdom Hearts 3, if we ever do that live.
Right.
If people hear me periodically like clicking buttons during certain cutscenes, that's the reason why.
I
I
usually just push the control stick just to make sure I don't accidentally skip something.
I'll just press the pause button.
Yeah, I just keep my finger off the pause button. I usually just press B.
Yeah. Well, a lot of modern games are doing it smart with the cutscenes, where you can press the start button to pause the cutscene, and then you can choose to skip it from there.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has been doing that since 2.
Which is a smart way to do it. I wish more games would do that.
I wish all games would do this.
The other one they do is that you hold the button long enough and then it'll skip, which I don't like it as much, but that also works. So you don't accidentally tap it, you're like, oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather have it just be like a pause and then just choose to skip if you really don't want to. That's probably the most accident forgiveness prone way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then you actually have to press a different button to and actually go to the option to skip it, as opposed to like, oh, just holding this button. Oh crap!
Oh god, where's this last blue sphere? Help! Help! I can't see it! This is what happens when you can't find the rest of the blue sphere. It just gets so fast, you're just like, fuck. Don't make me hit a red sphere, please. It's just horrifying. Fuck!
Now, I would rather have that as well as the cutscenes, because there's one other thing that games have been doing a very big thing on, which I despise with a fiery passion. It's, walking cutscenes, where all you do is just move and listen to people talk and do stuff.
Valve did it better than most of the other people do it.
Yeah.
Because you can still interact and you can, like, skip things in there. So it's like, oh, alright then.
Oh, if you don't want to talk, let's just go.
I mean, I didn't mind that for, like, Arkham Asylum, because that's only in the beginning portion.
Yeah. I'm talking more like stuff like...
That was something Other M did!
Yeah, Other M did that. No More Heroes 2 had well, to be fair, it was only one section, but there was that one section where... I can't remember which fight it was, but there was this entire stretch before the level even began where you're just slowly walking to this giant alley with Travis's face. It's on the side of the building, which is kind of funny, but...
Yeah.
It's like, why couldn't we just make this a cutscene
The
kind
whole
of
walking
thing?
cutscene thing can be a good idea, it's just usually it's not executed well. Because
There's
usually make
certain
it too
games that-
boring or something. Like, if you like show something going on, that's something that's more valuable, and it doesn't take fucking forever.
Hang on a sec.
Oh yep, go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, walking cutscenes are fucking terrible. They can,
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, it really depends on how well it's executed, honestly.
Yeah, which usually it's not. Like I said, Valve did it great. Like with Portal and Half-Life, like if you walk around, people are talking, you can still like interact with shit. You can even fuck with people and like interrupt it a bit. It's like, what? Hey.
God, I hate robocalls.
Ah, of course. I'm getting those like mad. I fucking hate them. They're worse than ever.
Have they been trying to reach you about your car standing a warranty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had my car for fucking. 10 years. There's no way I'm getting extended warranty on it at this point.
Yeah, I also had a funny moment where I was like doing some job searching stuff, and one person randomly called. It wasn't even a robocall; it was an actual person like calling me about, "Do you want to do like auto insurance?" An actual person. I'm just sitting here being like, "I'm looking for a job right now. I really don't have time for this nonsense." Like, "Oh, do you want to buy insurance?" I'm like, "No." Like, I really had the money to afford something stupid like that.
Motherfuckers. What was the other one I kept getting robocalls about? This is a call to inform you the IRS is suing you.
Or like there's a warrant out for your arrest because the IRS or some variation of that.
Yeah, I used to get the IRS is suing you.
We are definitely the IRS, Kappa.
Yeah, see, here's a way I found to really mess with them if it's an actual person. Like, just the... Because this is what I start doing now, is like, tell computers this is chipped.
This is chipped.
And just... just to see what the responses are, and they hang off on me, like, immediately.
So it was like, alright, this guy's not worth dealing with. Was he a fucking child? No, but it's enough to get you to stop bothering me. I'm whatever you don't want me to be. How's that?
Exactly.
I'm the guy who's going to burn your house down with the lemons.
Yes. He's saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know why it just reminded me out of nowhere. I think they're supposed to be bringing Doc Ock in the next Spider-Man movie. Supposedly played by the same actor again.
Ooh, from Molina?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That was a rumor I was hearing like last week. I was like, that could be neat. I mean,
how old is Alfred Molina at this point, though? I'm actually curious.
probably to his late 60s, I would think. Because he was relatively old when he did Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Well, let me check that.
If he's in his 70s, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'll guess late 60s.
Is this for like I know it when the first Marvel age ended and ended with that reveal for Peter's
Yeah.
being exposed to the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be for the next movie, No Way Home. I hate that name, by the way.
It's even in Spider-Man 2 from Sam Raimi film. It's even in the article for that.
Yep.
That he is reprising. Yep. So let me see.
Which he did a great job, so, you know, I got no problem with that.
He's great.
He was one of the reasons Spider-Man 2 was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, if the next Marvel age did come, I like this is just a me thing where it's like I want to see another a Fantastic Four movie done right, because I just want to see maybe a Doctor Doom finally that isn't a freaking joke.
A revival of frickin' Fantastic Four and X-Men is needed.
Well, X-Men isn't nearly as bad with it.
The last one Sony
yeah.
Pictures did, though, or Fox Studios, whatever, those ones weren't great. The last two in particular weren't good.
So to answer your question, 67 going to be 68 on the 24th of May.
Okay, so yeah, he's late 60s. I guessed right. Good. Hey, don't mind me. I'm going to jam this music for a while. Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Well, this has been a long episode, but we finally made it through friggin' Mushroom Hill trying to get Super Emeralds. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess we'll give our... since I think you've started mentioning the Disney live-action remakes, I guess we'll mention our thoughts on that next time.
Yep, next time. See you then.